Okay, we're back. Uh, I just want to talk about one thing in terms of what you can do right now that could generate about $10,000 a month. Okay, um, so I was up in Indy, right? I had an apartment up there. I got a house down in Florida and some property up in Georgia as well, right? But I was in Indy, and the apartment complex had valet trash pickup. Same thing in Huntsville, Alabama, right? And I can tell you in Huntsville, they're building apartments and townhomes and communities and complexes everywhere around here. I was here in Huntsville about from 2013 to 2020, and this place is exploding with activity. Uh, of course, you know Huntsville is an engineering town, right? But one of the things that you can do right now, if you got a truck, is go to an apartment complex that don't have valet trash pickup, right? And you go in there and kind of see if they're open to the idea that you will start picking up the trash, the people trash. Now you're gonna have to provide garbage cans, but that's minuscule compared to the money that you're gonna make, because it's just a repeat business over and over and over and over again. And all you got to do is pick up the trash, okay? And some of you might say, well, I don't want to pick up nobody else's garbage, okay? Well, one of the things that I found is, and picking up garbage is not a dirty job, right? But, stuff like being the septic tank man, carrying people trash out, picking up people garbage and stuff like that, right? You might consider those as like dirty jobs or whatever, right? But those jobs are easy, simple, repeatable, over and over and over and over and over again. And as long as you're doing it, you're gonna collect the money. You can even hire people to help you do this, okay? But you're going to need a truck, right? And if you got 2 trucks, that's even better, okay? Because that means you can knock that complex out in half the time. But you can go to management of that apartment complex, right? Let's say it might be anywhere between 500 to 1,000 apartments in that complex, or even more, right? It just depends. And so you go to management and you tell them that you'll pick up the trash, okay? You'll provide the garbage cans and you'll pick the trash up, and you tell them what days you're gonna pick the trash up. And you in management, or even that probably have to go up the chain or up the you probably have to talk to the people who own the complex, because they're the ones who will probably be collecting the money anyway. But you talk to management and tell them that you'll pick that trash up, okay? And you kind of know what your number is, right? You might want $10 a month for one apartment, okay? You want $10 a month for one apartment. So every month you pick up their trash, you get $10. But you can go in and service 1,000 apartments, okay, in one evening, right? You can even do this as a side hustle. You can go in and pick up trash from like 1,000 apartment for one evening. It may take you maybe like 3 hours or something like that, okay? And you do that for a month, you got $10,000, okay? Or you might charge $15. The total valet trash pickup they may charge you $25 a month, let's say, right? Or $20 a month, or maybe 15, or whatever you negotiate, right? But what I'm saying is, it's an easy, sure way of generating income on a consistent basis, month after month after month after month after month, okay? And so I just wanted to tell you that. Now, if you're talking about scaling it, right, you go find you some people, right, who will pick up trash for you at these apartment complexes. You run a background check on them, make sure they're decent people, right? You don't want folks breaking into people's cars and doing stuff like that, right? But you can have 2 apartment complexes, and you only pick the trash up in the evenings. Let's say from around 7 o'clock in the evening until about 11 or 12 at night. And I know for a fact that you can do 1,000 apartments in about 3 hours. Okay. And so, if you're up for the challenge or up for the task, it's not a challenge at all. But if you're up for the task, you can have 2 apartment complexes. Okay, one might be 1,000, another might be 500 units or whatever, right? Or you could have 1,000 apiece, right? But you go get that trash every evening, or you tell them that you'll pick it up Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, right? You do it three times a week, right? If you do it every day, you figure 3 to 5 times a week. Okay, you figure that out. You figure that out with management, right? But you pick up the trash, right? And you haul the trash off to the incinerators. Most apartment complexes have a compactor or an incinerator or something like that, right? So you collect the trash, you buy the garbage cans, and put your company name on there or whatever, right? And you're the trash collector. You collect their trash, and every night you just have your people to take the trash to the compactor or the incinerator. And you only pick up trash that's in the garbage can that you supply. Just a regular kitchen garbage can is what we're talking about. If they got boxes and all kind of other stuff, chairs and whatnot, you're not picking that up. That's not you, okay? That's not what you do. That's not what you agreed to do with that apartment complex, right? And their trash has to be outside of their door, right? Tied up in a trash bag, right? To where you just go. The only thing you're gonna do is just go and open the lid, or the trash might already be sitting on the top there. You just pick the trash up and go take it, put it in a bag, or if your truck is parked nearby, you might do 5 apartments in like 30 seconds or something like that, right? Just go get all 5 of those, throw it on the truck or whatever, go to the next one. Or, go, unit 100, for an example, might have 12 units, right? So you go hit all 12 of those units, throw the trash on the truck, go to unit 200, same thing. Go to unit 300, same thing. You had that knocked out in no time. And you're getting $10,000 a month, providing that you make $10 per apartment, okay? So I just wanted to kind of share that with you, right? And I'll come back at you. I'm out here walking. I usually walk about 45 minutes to an hour, right? But I'm getting my walk in, and I thought I'd just make a video and share that with you, right? And I'll be coming back at you, with a lot of other interesting things, that you can do to generate income. And there's one that I like. It's my favorite. We'll talk about that later. Take care.